why people have such a hard time with that. You know, I've actually played with people that I've said to them, go back, and they're playing 1, so they go back to 1, which really confuses me. Usually what happens, for me, go back means go on defense quickly right now. Because somebody has seen a breakdown in the play, the bad guys have got the ball, they're either going to back it or they've already backed it, and they're going to start an offensive drive, and you are probably going the wrong direction. So when a player on your team says to you, go back, that means if you haven't already turned to go on defense, turn as quickly as you can. And usually you might have to pull your whip out because you're already too late, and go and defend. And it usually happens, as you say, because you haven't seen the play and you're heading the wrong direction. Somebody has seen the play, so it's just a good communication. But go back means go to defense, not go back to number 1 or go back to the clubhouse or go anywhere. It means go and defend. There's trouble happening. So that's what when I say go back, that's what I mean. And the thing is, when you do go back, you have to count the opposition. If you're on the white team and there's 2 blue guys ahead of you, you've got to get to the first blue guy, not the second blue guy. That's for the job for the next guy on defense. So you actually have to count. Usually if you're that late, it's probably over. You're going to watch them score a goal anyway. But you actually have to count your opposition. And if you're the second man, then the second blue guy is yours. If you're the first white guy, then the first blue guy is yours. So you have to know which man to go and defend against. So go back means we're all late, we've screwed up, get your ass on defense.
And that play where someone's beat, they're already going, I get screamed at, go back. I know I'm never going to catch the first guy. Does it ever make sense to just take the second guy in hopes that the first one misses?
Yes,
and that guy's...
Yes, absolutely. You know, that's a very good point you bring up, because there are some plays where you're just beat, you know, and sometimes you have to realize that you're beat, and hope that they miss, they get a bad bounce, whatever. But it doesn't really help for you to race your horse, to, you know, whip him, expend a lot of energy to still be late there and watch the guy score a goal. You know, you might as well have saved your horse's energy. Make sure you pick up the second guy. And if the guy scores, well, he made a good play, you know. And I think it's a lot of times you need to realize when you are beat, and that's a really good point. Is, you know, you see people, you know, whipping their horses and pushing and going to plays where they're beat by a long way, and then the backhand comes, and now they've got to jerk their horse, rip his face off to try and come back. So they're late, and they end up being late for 8 plays in a row and haven't made 1 play. It's better just to go, hey, I'm beat on that play, but I'm going to win the next play or the play after that. So that's a very valid point, yes.
Now, let's also say, in addition to go back, sometimes I'll have made a back shot and someone says, stay back.
Same thing. Listen, it's a team game, and maybe you thought you made a great back shot, and maybe you did. But the opposition might have read it, or they might have taken the person that you passed it to out, so therefore made a good defensive play and taken their man, and so they're getting ready to hit a back shot. So, you know, a lot of times when you've focused and you're hitting the back shot, even if you've hit it to the correct place, you don't always get to see what's happened behind you. And when you hear stay back, that means the bad guys have got the ball, and it's probably going to come back to you, and you're going to have to hit another back shot. So, you know, there's communication is crucial in polo, and you know, you need to listen to your teammates and to the other team, because the other team also tells you where they're hitting the ball. You know, they'll call for a tail or an open or whatever communication they're having. They're telling you where they're hitting the ball, so you might as well listen to them as well and try and gain a little bit of advantage there.